Good evening, I'm Mitchel Baldwin.
And I'm Jen Cain. Here's tonight's top story. On Thursday, President Obama met with Bernie Sanders at the White House, but Bernie insisted on staying way after the meeting was over.
On Tuesday, Senator Orrin Hatch said that Donald Trump is not a racist. Added Hatch.
I'm an 82-year-old, Mormon, white, Republican, man who's a U.S. Senator from Utah. So I think I know a thing or two about being racist.
Like it.
Hillary Clinton's brother-in-law, Roger, was released from jail Monday after being arrested for drunk driving. Police knew Roger was drunk after he kept insisting Bernie still had a chance.
Bob Dole said that he is voting for Donald Trump because Dole can't vote for George Washington. Which Dole did do over 200 years ago.
Former President George H.W. Bush turned 92 today. He wants to keep the celebration very small, so he's only inviting people who voted for Jeb.
The Playboy Mansion has been sold to the owner of Hostess Brands. The purchase by the owner of Hostess ensures that the mansion will stay cream-filled.
Ukrainian officials found a pipeline trying to send bootleg alcohol over the border with Russia. The booze would have made it through quicker, but Boris Yeltsin was swimming inside of it.
Before Tuesday night's Padres-Braves game, Snoop Dogg threw a terrible first pitch. Although it really shouldn't have been a surprise that any pitch thrown by Snoop Dogg would be really high.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is Ashton Kutcher!
Thank you. Awesome. Tickets for Lin-Manuel Miranda's final performance in Hamilton are being sold for up to $12,000. They took the regular price of Hamilton tickets and marked it up by $10. Damn! Ellen DeGeneres is being sued by a Georgia woman named T.T. Pierce for making fun of her name. Also being sued, every other person who's ever heard the name T.T. Pierce. Taylor Swift performed unannounced at a couple's wedding in New Jersey. Explain, Taylor.
I decided to go to the wedding because I knew I wouldn't be attending my own anytime soon.
I'm handsome. Axl Rose asked Google to remove a photo of him that's unflattering. In response, Google said, "Could you be much more specific?" And finally, the sequel to Now You See Me hit theaters this weekend. And based on the reviews, now you won't. Oh, yeah! Thank you.
Thank you, Ashton Kutcher. A 12-year-old contestant on So You Think You Can Dance threw up on Paula Abdul. Said Abdul to the girl,
"You really took what was inside of you and put it all out there."
It's because we're inside. Former Lakers coach Phil Jackson says that Shaquille O'Neal once showed up to practice wearing nothing but his sneakers. It was the only time ever in Lakers history that Kobe Bryant saw balls on the court that he didn't want to hog.
scientists have discovered that certain types of fish can recognize human faces, although they no longer recognize Renee Zellweger.
A new study shows that women are twice as likely as men to have anxiety. The cause of the increased anxiety? Men.
According to podiatrists, wearing Crocs all day may be bad for your feet. Wearing the shoes for long periods of time can lead to tendonitis, heel pain, and extreme loneliness.
A Virginia man claimed to have seen Donald Trump in his bathroom tile. Explain the man.
Well, I took a closer look. Turns out it was just a piece of shit.
Burger King has created a combination of a Whopper and a burrito called a Whopperito. The Whopperito will be featured on the all-new I Have No Self-Value menu.
This past Thursday was National Sex Day, or as I call it, Passover.